Hello, everyone. Today is Saturday, March 5th, 2022. Cancer treatment. More than 82 billion Central African francs for the second center of medical oncology and radiotherapy. This article is taken from the Ivorian newspaper Fratmet. In 36 months, Cote d'Ivoire will have its second National Center for Radiotherapy and Medical Oncology, CNROM, in the historic town of Grand-Bassam for a cost of just over 82 billion Central African francs. Prime Minister Patrick Achi laid on Thursday, March 3rd, the first stone of this establishment, the fruit of Ivorian-Korean cooperation. But above all, the commitment of the President of the Republic, Alassane Ouattara, for whom the health of populations is a natural priority. For Prime Minister Patrick Achi, after the opening on December 18, 2017, of the Alassane Ouattara Oncology and Radiotherapy Center within the Chu de Cocody, the National Cancer Analysis and Surveillance System needed be reinforced to enable rapid treatment of patients. By the way, this article is translated from French to English, so I think the translation job is not very good. Hence, the center of Grand-Bassam, which for Patrick Achi must be a center of technical, national, continental, and human excellence. In saying so, the Prime Minister appeals to the quality of the technical platform that will be installed there on the one hand, and on the other hand, to the opening of services to other African countries and the quality of the health practitioners who will work there. This is why the head of government has made a real plea to medical personnel whose reception must be the first vector of healing for the patient. One of the highlights of the head of government's address was the plea made to medical personnel, thus appealing to their sense of responsibility towards the sick. The majestic infrastructure which will be built in a few months and which will have the most modern equipment existing in the world will not be able to give more to the citizens than your hearts themselves. Because when we talk about a technical platform, we are also talking about quality human personnel with high-level technical training, but above all, a total commitment to this vocation that they have and this profession that they have chosen to serve instead the head of government. Excuse me. Health is at the heart of the 2030 vision and the government's 2021 to 2025 development plan for a more prosperous and united Cote d'Ivoire. This political will of the President of the Republic, led by Prime Minister Patrick Achi, is materialized by the consolidation of the health system of Cote d'Ivoire through the hospital program of more than 800 billion Central African francs. In Cote d'Ivoire, 17,300 cases of cancer are declared per year with more than 11,000 deaths. The Minister of Health specifies that by 2030, 1 in 8 families will be affected by this disease. However, cancer should not be taken as a fatality because of the scientific progress made. In Cote d'Ivoire, since 2007, a national cancer control program has been in place, in addition to screening sites, which number 120 to date. In addition to the Early Detection Center, within the INSP and Ajame, Ajame. Better, the various true of Abidjan are equipped with infrastructures of prevention and fight. So the Ivory Coast is getting its second oncology center, similar to Ethiopia, by the way. Ethiopia has plans to have, I can't remember, it's either 12 or I believe it's actually 17 oncology centers in the country in Ethiopia. And the second one, similar to this, the second one was instituted just a few days ago. This second one will be instituted soon. And from what I see in this one, they want this oncology center, if not the previous one as well, but it seems that all the emphasis is on this one here to be a of international standards. And I'm assuming that it will be one because it mentions that other African countries, the citizens can go to it. That this, and by judging by the fact that they want the medical professionals to be dedicated to this hospital and perhaps not work somewhere else, maybe for more money or what have you. But it seems that they're trying to make this oncology center, which is very important. Cancer, it takes the best doctors for this illness. That they want it to be such that Africans, at least in West Africa, because that's where it is, the Ivory Coast, will not have to perhaps go to foreign countries to seek help when it comes to cancer treatment.